Growing up, going to church with my grandparents, the faith that I was in was very hierarchical. When I would do something wrong, I would have to go to one of the church leaders in order to get forgiveness for what I had done. I didn't fully understand the importance of faith in Jesus was. It was just a bunch of rules that you had to follow. And if you didn't follow those rules, then there was going to be penalties for it. It was just daunting, right? To have that type of, pressure on you. As I got into my late teens and early 20s, things just became more difficult. My view of God while I was going to university was someone that was always judging. There were things that were happening in my life that I just didn't want to be judged by. So I just decided I'm not going to go to church anymore. I just took it right out of the equation. I finished my degree. I started working, but I always had that guilt of what I had done. I moved into this cute little house in Aurora, and I had these wonderful neighbors across the street. And then one day they started asking, where do you go to church? And have you ever heard of, the Alpha course? I really didn't want to go. I know who Jesus is. I know this, right? And then he started talking about the relationship aspect of it. I started just seeing things a little bit differently and acting differently. Having a relationship with Jesus was different than just going through the motions of going to church. To be able to tell him the struggles that I was going through and ask him to kind of give me guidance, that's when it kind of clicked. I'm not judged for who I was in my past. I'm loved no matter what I do. The fact that God cares so much about me, it makes me feel special. At that point, I was working with Alpha as a volunteer. I was going through a divorce with my first husband. It was hard to do it on my own as being a single mom. My group, showed up. They would, make sure that we had what we needed at Christmas time, and they would make sure we had enough groceries, and I built strong connections with them. Now when I look back on it, he was guiding me. It was just all stemmed from my initial interaction with Alpha through my neighbor. I truly hope that when people come to the table, that they feel that they can ask questions, because I was there once, right? Just come as you are. You have the opportunity to make choices in your life and to be the best person that you can be.